Hello. Don't know why I say that. It's just a greeting that I come up with. That's it, mostly on most of my posts. Uh, here I am. Another week to stay in this motel. Haven't really talked too much with friends on Facebook. I tried, but I'm not getting any responses. Maybe try at the end of the week or something. I don't know why it's just coming in dark. Could be because of the lighting in the room. But, things are going okay. I found out my court date for the assault. That's all I have to plead guilty to, and I should be out of trouble here. I wasn't going to talk much about what I had to do until I talked to my public defender, but there might be a fine. I don't know. It'll be paid. And I'll be out of trouble here in Xenia. Shouldn't have happened. I should have used better ethics and to believe people that now they changed their story. So, like I said, I screwed up when I did it. They were going to get me a housing voucher from Section 8 when I was in the group home, so I found out now that I wouldn't have been there that long. I might have been out, by this month or next month in the group home. Maybe even shorter, because they were having more trouble finding places that took Section 8. Needless to say, I messed up, so that's on me. That's my fault. Talked a little bit about my dog. There's nothing I can do there. She's gone. Not really much to say today. I'm taking care of myself. I'm eating. Trying to avoid getting a warrant out for my arrest by going to court. Not really given a day and all that until that stuff happens. And I don't think they're going to arrest me. I think they'll just slap me with a fine. I don't know. For some reason, I have a thing of getting in trouble since last year. I'm just trying to, I don't know, this will be another new lease on life. The first new lease was when I was born. I think this is like my third lease on life, but like I said, Lilith was there. Mother Lilith was there when I was in the jail. I have been making offerings, and I told a few people on Facebook, friends, that I was going to offer some strawberries or cherries or something. Maybe some chocolate mints, candy or something sweet. With Lilith, they say red meats, but I think more on the lines of sweet things like berries, cherries. I know red wines, sweet red wines, more of a thing like that as an offering. Can't really do too much in a motel. You want to kind of keep it low key. Even if you are saying, your ends and doing it low key. I got a couple books on Buddhism, most of the Tara prayers, and I don't know where my other books are. They're in storage, but I'm going to have to get all that stuff out of storage and just go through it. Like I said, I have a broken TV, and I don't know. My brother said that stuff needs to be out of storage or they're going to charge me another bill, so I'm trying to butt heads with my social worker that, stuff needs to be out of storage by next month or on the 20th of July. I pay more storage. And I don't really know how everything's going to fit in. I need trucks and money's getting tight. SSDI paid for another week here As far as coming down with down payments and stuff, they say I can do it. I gotta check with Social Security about survivor benefits and stuff. That stuff is stopping. If they gotta go in the process of starting that up again, I might have to go take care of that business. But I know I'll get 2 or 3 views, maybe 4 at the most. But hey, that's okay. I check in with people in case they want to see how I'm doing. If they don't care, that's okay too. I'm doing okay. I'm letting this grow back. Maybe I'll get back to my humorous self and maybe smoke some pipe. Whatever, I'm gonna smoke cigarettes. Maybe you go 5 months without smoking, you think you can pretty much quit. Drinking's gotta stop for 2 years until I get on probation under my belt. A lot of people, my therapist said, what's the little red wine gonna hurt? I said, it's still a stronger content alcohol than beer, but I didn't even see what a can of beer would hurt, but it violates my probation, and I'm gonna stay clean on alcohol for at least 2 years and see what the probation officer says here in Xenia. After I'm done with probation in Fairborn and Xenia, then I don't know. Maybe I won't even want to drop alcohol or beer or what have you. But right now, I'm okay. A lot of things have changed throughout time. I really don't go into too much detail what's going on here. Just, people come and go. And I have made some people that are pretty good people here. They really don't bother anybody. They kind of keep to themselves. I just don't want to say too much about the people here. They got their own problems. Just like, my friends, they got what they're going through, and they're still posting, and some play games on Facebook. Other ones, I don't know what they do. They just don't say much. They basically work and do what they gotta do to survive. Needless to say that I don't know. I might try to look for a part-time job. I know with most of my videos I say money's tight. I got enough to live on. I had a bank account and that's gone. Now I got another bank, but I got cash checks and I have no debit card. So that's not helping me. It's not helping me at all. As far as getting around from where I'm going to be in Fairborn, I should say Fairborn, Ohio, because I don't think too many people know the place. But as far as I'm going to be getting around, it's going to be by public transit. Probably bus tokens, or I don't know what they do in Greene County. They have a system called Green Cats. It's much different than the RTA. Me, personally, I like the RTA, which was Rancho Transit Authority, which they run in a lot of cities. And you got, down in Cincinnati, you got your bus system down there. Dayton, Ohio's got its bus system. And pretty much they have bigger buses. But, we'll see how it goes. Probably smaller communities. Xenia, where I'm at now, so the town hub of Greene County. Your courts and your jails are down here, mostly. By Mission Man or something. I don't know what they mention, man. Could be the video or something. I don't know. People do that when I'm reporting. I post in groups and a few groups I've kept and a few groups have dropped me. Probably thought I was a lunatic. I told a couple groups that the reason I haven't been active was because I was in jail, and yeah, so be it. They dropped me. So maybe they just didn't want me because I had problems. A few groups just didn't look too good on that. A couple groups, the ones that supported me mostly were the pagan groups, or mostly groups that were non-religious or had any affiliation with dealing with it. They didn't understand or something. Some of these groups, it's difficult. I mean, I've gotten in trouble with Facebook for posting pictures of Baphomet. I've gotten in trouble with Facebook for people that, for some reason, they didn't like videos, what I was talking about, so they reported them, and I got in trouble with Facebook. I'm not worried about Facebook anymore. I'm not worried about YouTube. I'm just worried to get by today. If they erase my account from Facebook, I'm gonna lose a lot of friends. That's why I'm playing it cool and not really doing too much. I mean, I've heard of Facebook jail, but it ain't nothing compared to the real thing. That's all I have to say. I don't think anybody wants to spend 6 months in jail. The real thing.